everybody. My name is Jenny Slaughter, and the reason I'm going to talk to you about psychopaths, serial killers in particular, is because I have a huge interest in the field of study, and it is something I would love to learn more about. I've watched multiple TED Talks and read quite a few articles to find out even more information on the topic that I already know. For example, if things had gone wrong in mine or one of your lives, me and you could have been a murderer. New research shows that the crime gene can be genetic. Most psychopaths have had a serious traumatic experience in their lives to make them want to do these horrific things. There's a huge difference in their brain and other anatomical parts in their body. With this information, you already know there are 3 things that are different about a psychopath's lives: genes, environment, and biological epigenetic brain damage. The crime gene is a lot more complex than just one gene, but researchers have found a very peculiar gene. There's a major violence gene called the MAOA. This gene is somewhat in the norm of the population. Some of you may even have it. The strange thing about it is that it is an X chromosome that you can only get from your mother. So this could play a huge role in why mostly men are psychopathic killers. A daughter can get an X chromosome from a mother and a father, so it could cancel it out. But a son can only get an X chromosome from his mother. It can be caused from too much serotonin during development. Serotonin is a drug you can take to calm yourself and ease stress. It is also a hormone that is naturally produced by the body. When a mother consumes too much or overproduces this, the baby's brain is almost soaked and it becomes immune to the drug when he or she is born. In order for this gene to be used in a violent way, there has to be a traumatic event to occur in someone's life. This event has to occur before puberty, must be violent, and has to be in 3D. If you have the gene and experience this violence, you have just created the recipe for disaster. There's no explanation for the damage researchers are finding in psychopaths' brain. Every single brain of a psychopathic killer that scientist Jim Fallon looked at had damage to their orbital cortex, which is right above the eyes. Everyone's brains were still slightly different with a variety of sorts of brain damage. Research has found low resting heart rate, poor frontal lobe function, or high testosterone and dry chapped lips as a child are all predictors of someone becoming a violent criminal. Low resting heart rate shows a lack of fear. The frontal lobe is important because it is responsible for complex thinking, and a lack of this can cause poor decision making. High testosterone levels can make someone very masculine and violent, and chapped lips, which is most peculiar to me and probably everybody else, shows a lack in vitamin B2. Vitamin B2 helps prevent damage to your cells and DNA. With this being said, there are many explanations for psychopaths. There has to have been one of 3 things that I talked about to become a psychopath. There's no cure for these people. The only thing to calm their rage is to attack in some way or another. People mistake attention getters for psychopaths. Some people just want to become famous off of killing. Those aren't psychopaths. Like I said before, there is no cure for it, but people should be able to get the proper help. It's hard to put these people behind bars because they will either kill someone while in prison or they will kill themselves because they aren't getting the proper help to cope with their sickness. Now here are some fun facts given to you by the Huffington Post. On average, you will walk past at least 36 serial killers in your lifetime. There are about 35 to 50 active serial killers every day. There are 15,000 homicides a year, and 10,000 of those are serial killers to blame for. You will probably shake hands with about 2 serial killers in your lifetime. If this